Okay, now I'm good.
Okay, so if Quant remembers from 2 weeks ago, he had teleported outside of the forbidden section of the library.
Alright.
And you got a pretty high roll on it. So, I did a tiny bit of a retcon and said you did not appear back in the library, which is a bit of a lie, because you do appear back in the library.
Whoa.
You are there with underneath the visibility cloak that you made. I was wondering how you got that for a second, and the spell. And a little bit after, you have this like almost illusionary book in your hand. You notice the principal and Demo come out of the forbidden section of the library.
So if I recall correctly, I think I put the book up my nose.
Yes, you did.
Wonderful. Alright, so I think with that, he is going to try to sort of like edge away. Actually, wait, do I get the sense that the headmaster, like the adult, is like able to see me right now? Or, like, are they like in LOS if we didn't have the invisibility cloak?
Give me a brains roll.
Sure. My intent is to just like take it off, act like everything's normal. If I think I can just get away with it. 5.
Yeah. And would you be doing this, like, you would be doing this where no one could see you, right?
I'd say so, yeah.
Okay. So give me a brains roll.
I got a 5. That's not without any like common sense or anything.
Got it. I'll say that. Sorry.
At me. No, I'm just kidding.
You manage to you go off somewhere secluded and take off the cloak. Perseus is like, he's just with you for right now. And the principal does not notice you.
Gotcha. Cool.
And then a little bit afterwards, you see your friend Demo come out.
Thanks for taking the fall for us on that one.
Demo doesn't respond to you.
You good?
Demo. Perseus waves his hand in front of Demo's face. Demo keeps walking in a straight line. He gets out, looks for you guys for a bit, and then just keeps walking, but it looks like he's heading outside of the library.
Theodore's gonna follow him.
You see he meets up with Othego and Thomas. Yes, Thomas.
Yes, Thomas.
The hardest name for me to remember.
I guess first thing I'm gonna go follow is like, hey, you good? I don't know if you heard me last time.
None of them are responding to you.
Wait, is it none of us?
None of you guys. I will say from last session, you don't remember Quant's character being with you or Perseus.
Here too.
None of you guys remember them being with you, and it seems like they're ignoring you right now.
Yeah, we ended the last session with me finally going up to a teacher and saying that they were gone for multiple hours.
Yes. Perseus will actually try and walk in front of Demo at this point. Hey, Demo, stop. And you see Demo fully passes through Perseus.
Oh, shit. We're invisible now. It's like what happened to the other people I saw.
What is going on?
I don't know, okay? been seeing like these people that look like ghosts or like visions, like really hazy for like a while now. Nobody else seems to have recognized them, and I think, in fact, people like forget about them when they're disappeared. I'm not exactly sure what's going on. Anyway, I think that happened to us now. So now we're stuck like this. Now I don't know how to get us unstuck.
I will say, last session, Demo, do you remember if you mentioned Theo when leaving the library at all?
I looked around for him, and then I couldn't find him. You told me I couldn't find him, so I just looked around, and I figured he went to class.
But you would have, like, called his name out, right?
Yeah, but I figured he just went to class, and then I just left, and then I kind of forgot, honestly.
Yes. I will say that you guys heard him call out Theo and Perseus's name, so based off of that little bit of logic, you can infer that he has not forgotten about you.
Gotcha. Well, I don't know what to do here. It's really scary.
Maybe we should go find a teacher?
Okay. Who should we find? Who would be able to see us, though?
That is an excellent question. I have no idea.
Yeah. Maybe. Oh no.
As we're pondering this, even in this sort of space in between that you find yourself in right now, you will see a girl appear very briefly. Where is her? I need to organize my pictures better. Okay. She has white hair and red eyes, and seems to be holding a tome with a clockwork symbol on the front of it. Everyone can see that, right?
Yep.
I knew it. There was a clock involved. I'm still finding out of the roll 20. I was on Forge for some goddamn reason.
Okay. And you don't see her for too long, but give me a brains check. She looks in distress.
Brains check. It's just flat brains. Flat brains is a 10.
Oh, I forget that I have to give you a DC. The DC for this one was 8, so you are good.
Gotcha.
The brains one above that was just a flat one, so you didn't really veil or unveil.
Cool.
But you can see her mouthing some words. She looks a bit disheveled here and there, but you see her mouth the words, "Help me, Demo," and then she disappears.
Oh shit. Well, I'm not Demo. I mean, I don't recognize her from anywhere, I'm assuming.
You do not recognize her from anywhere. She was, however, wearing robes of a summer court student.
So do I actually care?
I don't know.
He's gonna realize that, like, does it seem like this, the vision I see, like, the girl just, like, blinks out of existence, or, like, she vanishes in a direction?
She blinks out of existence.
I guess I'll try to find, like, somebody, maybe some teachers. Like, is there, like, some sort of, like, not headmaster, but somebody who's in charge of, like, the summer court students?
That would be not Leonis. Leonis is his brother. The one that you guys had for Defense Against the Dark.
Yeah, like the Phoenix dude? Or wait.
Yep.
Wait. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna see if he still has a class right now and try to like barge in on that.
Vincent Vermilius.
Cool.
As you run over to the Defense Against the Dark Arts room, you're leaving your other group behind, so they're walking off to the Brooms classroom.
Yep.
I'll say, give me a brains roll DC 12.
Nope, fail.
Okay, cool. So remember to take your adversity token there.
I got it.
Actually, I could allow Perseus to make these as well. However,
Yeah, he's an NPC. He doesn't get anything.
yeah. No, he could make it.
Aww.
Well, yeah, that makes it.
Damn. Oh, he gets it. Holy smoke.
Perseus will look around at this like foggy space and turn to you and say, "Wait, don't you know a teacher in the Midsummer Court that specializes in spaces?"
Oh, I guess. I mean, I kind of thought this was more like a we're kind of dead and ghost kind of thing, but we could try there.
Well, the fact that we're passing through physical... Well, we're not passing through physical objects. We're just passing through people. Because, like, I can touch books. I can't really move them at all, but I can interact with them.
That is odd. Yeah, let's go to this Midsummer Court. So he's gonna, with Percy, go to the winter dormitory and try to go into the... Actually, isn't there a shortcut now that they can take? It's been a while.
Yes.
Been a while.
Does anyone remember the shortcut you can take from Midsummer's Court? I'm disappointed.
Wait, I'm sorry. I almost fell asleep. What?
What's the shortcut you can take for the Midsummer Court?
You can punch the moon, or I believe you can go through doors as long as no one's looking.
That is not correct. You can go to a glass pane, and much like the magical alleyway that you guys went into,
Yeah.
you have to use a spell to draw 666 on the glass pane.
That's completely... Well, there's no symbolism there. We'll go for it.
Yes, there is no symbolism at all there. There's a specific way to draw it, but Mary Jane showed you guys how to do that. For the magical marketplace that you guys can go to, it's sort of a bit barred within the school, but there was a different number. No, it was a symbol. Sorry. There was a symbol described to you to draw for that one. But it's using the same sort of magic. You get to the Midsummer Court. Even though it is morning where you come from, you notice when you're in this court, the moon still hangs at the same distance it did before. It is closer than the moon is in the normal world. And it is still broken. But I guess you make your way to Eliza Einstein?
They disconnected.
Yeah, Khan's out. Give him a
Khan-
sec. Probably just dropped.
Yeah. Be right back. 2 seconds.
Got it.
Not if I see you first. Fuck, he's already gone.
Testing.
Quan,
Hello?
I can hear you.
Awesome. I'm gonna go try to find my teacher that does the space magics now.
Yes, Professor Einstein.
Yes.
You go to find Professor Einstein. You obviously know where the building is. No role to remember or go there.
Sweet. Do I keep getting disconnected?
No, you're good.
No, you're good.
Okay.
Give me a charm roll when you try and knock on the door. DC 10.
Is this with my... Oh, I can take that.
Okay, you take half. When you knock on the door, you can set, like, obviously you could interact with stuff, but you won't be able to make a sound or, move it normally. So when you knock on the door, you have to use a bit of magic in order to actually create a viable sound she can hear. When she opens the door, she literally looks past you because she doesn't see you. But you see for a second her eyes change from this blue color to like a gold. As she starts to sort of peer into the place which you're currently in. Jumps with surprise. Theo, what is going on here?
I don't know. Me and my friend, is Perseus with me?
Perseus is with you.
He's going to try to point to Perseus. Percy, we're in the library, just getting a book, and then when we came back, our friends couldn't see us, and I think we're like ghosts now. I'm not really sure, but I've been seeing other people that are kind of like ghosts, and it's kind of weird, and I'm not sure what's going on.
Okay. It seems that you have sectioned yourself off into an imaginary world, which only you can interact with.
Oh.
That's troublesome. For right now, we should get you out and onto the material plane. This might hurt. I'm going to fully eject you out of the world. You'll go back to where you would have come back into the world normally.
You're getting ejaculated back into the world, my friend.
Oh. Can I just, like, stay here?
No. Come meet me tonight so we can investigate this phenomenon, because this is incredibly interesting. However, you will, I don't know, probably be back wherever you were standing before you cast this spell.
Oh. Yeah, that'll be fine. Okay.
Cool.
Just really quickly, you're sure there's no way for me to, like, just come out right here and just move? Just really quickly?
That's gonna take so much work on my part.
Is there anything I can do?
When I'm ejecting you out, you can try and use the same sort of, not the same magic, obviously, but use the spatial magic I've taught you to teleport where you want. However, no promises.
Alright. Okay. Alright, I'm ready. Let's do this.
I think this is the first time you've probably seen her wand, but her wand, unlike, like, you've seen A12's wand, and it's sort of like this techno-y looking thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know, the best way to describe her wand, if A12's is techno-y, it's like hers is more arcane sci-fi.
Yeah. Like Arcana Tech?
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
like Arcana Tech sort of stuff. Way less technical, but like very clearly more on the spacey sort of thing. And the tip of it is disconnected from the top of her wand is a cube with a spinning, like 5 more spinning cubes in the center of it.
Whoa.
When she casts this spell, I will need both you and Percy to give me grit checks. DC 8.
I rolled a 7. Yeah, we're just gonna take that. Oof.
Ooh. Does he have any adversity token? No, those are a character thing.
I can spend one if I need to.
You could spend one to get to 8, but both of you failed.
That's true. Might as well fill together.
You got it. He failed by more than 5, so this is gonna be a bitch for him. But it feels like someone ramming their fist. For you, it just feels like a kidney shot. For him, it feels like someone ramming their fist into his side, puncturing them with their hand, and twisting, messing up a large portion of his guts. When you guys get back to the library, he is doubled over in pain.
Oh, Percy, are you alright?
No, I'm not okay.
Oh.
Just give me a second.
I mean, I know it hurt a lot. I'm still kind of hurt.
It takes you guys a minute or two to compose yourself. Him, obviously, longer. But you guys are back in the library. I will say, you're not in the forbidden section, which is where you thought you cast the spell. You're in the library proper.
Huh. Okay. Peter.
We should
Theo's.
probably go find our friends, right?
Yeah. Let's go. Theo's gonna rush out of the library.
You guys make your way to the brooms field as everything is wrapping up.
Alrighty.
And the party rejoins.
Where the hell have you been?
I think I got stuck in like my own dream dimension space thingy with Percy. I wanted to go see like the Midsummer Court lady, and she kicked us out. It didn't feel that bad, right, Sophie? Right, Percy? I don't know why I said Sophie. It's my dog's name. Jesus Christ.
I feel like I have a hole in my guts right now.
Oh, he's exaggerating.
I kind of do too, if it means anything.
I don't see the problem. I mean, I can probably do that right now, and I don't really feel anything.
You know, if you just ate a little bit of this, Percy, you probably would feel less pain. I'm gonna have a
Percy.
little brownie.
Oh, God.
Percy grabs whatever you give him and eats it. Because he's your friend and he trusts you that you're not about to drug him.
No, it's medicine. For sure, medicine. 100%.
Or you could go see
They'll eat in that.
Okay,
Professor
so
Jekyll.
Is this a weed brownie?
Yeah. For sure.
You don't question where you got it from. Just take
I
it.
mean,
and you
that
like
was me asking you a question. If you don't want this to be a weed brownie and want it to be a magical healing brownie, I will allow it.
You think that
I would
Okay,
love
well,
for
let's
it to be a medical brownie, but I feel like it being a weed brownie still makes it a medical brownie, and he still will feel less pain.
quote unquote?
Okay. So
I would
did
like
you
to
use
try a
magic?
healing spell.
Yeah, I would like to try to use a magical spell to make it help him.
Okay, cool.
I
That's
hate it
what
here.
we were going for. I needed some clear instructions there.
My apologies. Thank you, Fox, for drawing that out. I was trying to figure out.
And can I give him the help action by staying the hell away from this entire event?
I will 100% allow him to add a +1 to this roll if you to back up 10 feet.
Can I do back up and then make it a +2?
It's
No,
kinda
because
still
you are
dangerous.
something that's innately destructive.
Fair.
Or look, Demo would try to help, throw his magic in there.
End up
Okay,
blowing up his
so
gut.
those are your two options. You can either attempt to help with magic or back the fuck up.
I'll back the fuck up.
Okay.
Cool.
Give me a grit roll DC 10.
Oh,
This is
wrong
just
button.
emotional pain.
Grit roll DC 10. Got it.
I don't believe that's a 10.
Oh my goodness.
But did you add the +1?
Oh, there is a +1 on it. But that's
So
my
that's a
stat.
3.
So you just need
I have
2.
5 tokens.
You said a 3?
Yeah, he got a 3.
Change your dice color, man.
What did I need to get?
You
needed
need
to
a
get
10.
10.
So
Okay.
you can get up to an 8. Which means you can get up to a point where you don't accidentally make it worse.
Let me.
Yeah, but I could also get close enough for help
Mm.
from my magical best friend who knows how to do magic and stuff.
I don't know if that's me or not. I don't know.
The magic
So I
of
would only
friendship.
essentially need 1 token from you to get to 10.
Oh, yeah, you can have that.
Because your 1 token equals 2.
There, it's yours.
Well, it'll be up to the GM if I'm not mistaken, right?
I'll say. You guys didn't plan this out, right?
Nope. I pulled a weed brownie out, and then I wanted it to help him with his pain.
So. I'm going to say. No, you are not allowed help with this.
But doesn't
And
the
I
magic...
I'm only going to spend 2 to get it to 5.
Yeah, and I realize that's a bit but it is a snap decision technically, so.
Yeah, it just depended on how much tokens I was going to use, if he could help or not. I could save 3 if he's not allowed to help and just get it 5, right?
I will say, however, you got a 3 normally, right?
Mm-hmm.
You were gonna spend 2
I was
to
going to
get
spend
it.
5 tokens.
Oh, okay. I'll say, yeah, you spend 2 to get it to. Sorry, you spend the amount to get it to 5,
Mm-hmm.
and one of your abilities actually kicks in. Normally, this is only used for combat. However, I'm going to make an exception here since it allows me to introduce it.
Do I roll a magic die? I apologize before we do this.
Oh yeah, this is magic, so you could have rolled a magic die.
This might help. No. Okay. Carry on.
Okay. So,
Oh my gosh.
you feel that, like, this shouldn't have worked. This shouldn't work. Like, you got low, it shouldn't work. But the amount that it shouldn't work is mitigated by something. And that is specifically your tough skill, which allows you to add 3 to a failure, mitigating the amount of damage done. So it can't make it a success, but it could turn like a -8 failure into a -5 failure, which is better.
Way better.
For Perseus, like, hey, this is really, it's not physical pain that he's in. It's as if something is pressing on the nerves in his, the neurons in his skull, causing him to feel pain in this area. You don't manage to mitigate it at all.
Can I just destroy the neurons?
Also don't manage to get him high out of his mind.
Actually, wait,
That's good.
that's a really bad.
Just it just tastes like a sort of bad brownie.
Well, at least you're not hungry anymore.
Yeah, the chocolate helps. Dima, what'd you say?
I proposed a very bad idea that probably would have left Percy brain dead. So.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I proposed destroying the neurons, but yeah, that would not have been a good idea.
I will say, you guys. Wait, which classes have you had? Defense against the dark arts, brooms, and what else?
We had our one class that we're not allowed to do.
The
Transmogrification.
transmogrification.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll say that you guys have potions coming up after this, but you have a little bit of a break. In case any of you want to, pool knowledge.
Anyone want to go get
Alright.
lunch?
Yeah,
Wanna
it's.
go where?
Lunch?
I think I'm almost gonna barf that thing.
Oh, yeah, lunch sounds amazing.
Yeah,
I
let's
want to
go-
go look for the kids that my brother disappeared with.
Can we get lunch
think-
first?
I'll
You
get to
want to go look for? Okay.
Because lunch means that everybody will more than likely be in the same place, right?
Yes. Okay, I'll say lunch. Period. Fine.
Sweet.
I completely forgot that lunch is a thing.
Eat what?
It's the most
Yeah, I
important
didn't know.
meal of the day, dude.
You eat? That's disgusting.
No, Linner's the most important meal of the day.
Linner?
Yeah, Linner. The
What's
meal
Linner?
between lunch and
No,
dinner.
you eat Linner, you're a sinner. That's what my grandpa always said.
I'm so confused.
Well, I bet you your grandpa ate Linner all the time. Linner's the
Well, I
meal
bet
between
you-
lunch and dinner.
You know what? You
Like-
got me there. You probably did that piece of shit.
Kind of like
I-
brunch,
okay.
except Linner. If that makes sense. Anyways, lunchtime.
You guys make it to the lunchroom. Lunch is held in the Great Hall on banquet tables, like all of the dinner is as well, and breakfast can be eaten in your dorms, or you can go to the Great Hall for it as well. So all of these meals can be eaten in your dorms with the cooking facilities there, or they can be eaten in the Great Hall where a bunch of people go to just sit and chat.
Right, I think I'm just like eating the Great Hall.
If it's closer, I guess.
I will say, if you guys want to find people, the Great Hall is the better place. However, the food there is worse than your dorm food. Just slightly.
Go
Yeah,
find
but we
those
wouldn't
kids.
know that.
Or try to.
Yeah, so I guess we go to the Great Hall.
You guys are sitting in the Great Hall. You see A12 a healthy distance away from you guys.
Can I try to, like, when I see A12, can I try to, like, bring in this aura that obviously I know exists now?
Yeah, give me a bronze roll DC 8. It's not hard because, you already have something dampening it right now.
Wait, what? What did I do? These new dice do not help at all. But I have 4 because I failed that, so I can just spend those 4.
Got it.
So yeah, I got it.
So, you managed to successfully bring in this sort of like electrical aura around you. And you notice that A12 immediately notices that the field has dampened and becomes 100% more chill. You'll like see that like he is decked out in gear. His watch is electronic. His glasses seem to have something electronic about them. Like, this is you getting it from sort of the EMP wave, essentially, that you emit from yourself. But, like, there's not a single inch of this kid that is not hooked up to something electronic.
It was just a massive electron ball.
Yeah.
Got it.
But he's sitting by Aloysius, who is the nurse's assistant, essentially, that you guys know.
Oh, I have questions for him, so I'll go up to him after grabbing lunch, actually.
Good.
They're sitting down at the table, so you can sit near them.
Does anyone want to sit near them, or
I'll get as close as I can.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll try to follow.
I literally just follow fucking Otho.
Okay. I'll act as a buffer between Otho and A12.
I'll say Theo, Perseus, and Demo in between A12.
Alright.
Otho acts as a good buffer. This distance is safe for him.
Okay. So while I summon food using the writing thing, I'll look at A12 and say, A12, how to control it, technopathy, and electronic wavelengths.
How to control it, technopathy, and electronic... Oh, how to control electronic wavelengths?
I think?
I think. Thanks, Timo. I think you can hear me this close now, right?
Yeah, it's a little bit hard, but yeah.
But I wrote it down and everything.
I used my phone, but it still doesn't work.
I can actually just... No, I can't give you any books. I can give Demo some books that he can maybe print out for you.
Yeah, you can print them in Digger's eyes. And I pick up Digger.
What?
Don't know about that one.
Uh-oh.
No, you just have to look at Digger's eyes and you can read them.
I'll look.
Okay.
Shit.
Say okay.
I will say a few of you have already done this. And it did cause the only type of damage that will fully hurt Thomas.
Oh god.
Do you still want to continue?
Yes.
So, I will have Demo please give me a fight roll, and Thomas please give me what was it?
Grit.
Okay, great. Please give me a grit roll.
Oh, dude.
I got a 21.
I'm not even good at grit. I was just fucking around.
Why did you say that?
No, I just didn't. Can I use my magic thing?
Yeah, if you're fully prepared looking into this eye, you know what has occurred before. If you think that you would use magic for it, use magic.
I was warned.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Anyone want to attempt to mitigate what's about to occur?
Can I use adversity tokens to lower my score?
100%
I-
no.
Damn
Can I make... I think Theo's pretty sleepy. Can I make what would this even be? Like some sort of like check to like see if he like notices or can react in time?
Yeah, let's say I'll say that's either a brains roll or a flight roll, up to you.
Well, my flight's roll a d4, so I'll do brain.
Can I just grab the dog's
wait.
face and look into it? I have Guardian Tough.
Well, the DC was 8, but okay.
Oh, okay.
So Quant is able, or sorry, Theo is able to react. What was your question, Justin?
I mean, like, if I see it hurting Thomas, can I just grab the dog's face and, like, take the damage? I have Guardian and I have Toughness. I mean, I feel like I could mitigate more than he could.
You're not able, you don't see it hurting Thomas yet. This is the instant before any effects have occurred.
Would you let me know that it's gonna hurt him? Like, because if I know, I wouldn't let him do it.
I believe he has seen this happen before.
Yes, you've seen this happen before, but I have been giving warning about it, and you guys already let the rolls occur, which means the actions have occurred.
That's what I mean. I want to take the damage. Is there a way that I can be the
I
one
will
who's dealt
say, first let me describe what's about to occur.
Okay.
And then when I start describing it, I will then give it off to the two people who can react, which are Theo and Otho. And you guys will be allowed to do something to mitigate the damage that will occur. How about that?
Okay.
Awesome.
So,
I'm here for it.
Thomas. I mean, hey, this is a lot of fun for me. Thomas, you look inside of Digger's eyes.
I'm sorry, Rotten Bartholomew.
Sorry, Rotten Bartholomew's eyes. One of his blue tentacles grabs onto your wrist a little bit as you grab his smushy face, and he's about to lick you on your nose. Until you see in his eyes seems to be a language with which you have never seen before.
Oh boy.
And in the process of even trying to comprehend the shapes that you are seeing in this instant, you feel it bypass. Like, you innately are something that is magical and able to adapt. If this was going to attack your body, you would be able to adapt to that. If this was going to attack your mind is partly physical, you would be able to adapt to that. This bypasses your mind and attacks something directly at the core of your being. It feels like thousands of needles piercing everywhere on your body in an instant. Like your organs are all being shredded to pieces.
Whew. You know that sound that Tina makes whenever she's like stressed out? From Bob's Burgers?
Kind of. I vaguely remember it.
Is exactly what Thomas is doing.
Okay, so you're just gonna try to act if you can.
Okay. I will
So-
allow both of you guys to act if you would. We'll go with Otho first since you're Thomas's closest friend. So you would react faster.
Okay. And there's nothing noticeable, you said? It's just what they feel?
You see Thomas start to seize up. Like, you know what a seizure looks like.
And is his face, and is his face, like, locked into this dog, like, stuck in this, like, a trance, almost?
You see his eyes specifically fixated on Rotten Bartholomew's eyes.
Okay. Can I try to, okay, this is gonna sound funny, but can I try to make some, like, aviator-type glasses, but, like, made of like, a metal that would, like, be a wall between the eyes?
Blocking out the haters.
Yeah, come on.
Literally. yes. Now, this is... I'll... Interesting.
Transmogrification, I can turn, like, a utensil into it, like a silverware.
You would be... yeah, are you transforming something that's already there, like putting it onto his face that's already there?
Like
or
turn it into... Yeah, I would say he would turn, like, silverware that's around him, like, quick thinking. You know, he works with metal all the time.
Okay.
Grabbing scraps and stuff.
Brawn roll, DC... DC, we'll have it. DC 10.
What did I do? Okay, hold on.
What could I do?
There we go. Can I argue common sense? It is a material object.
Metal making is something you know. I will allow you to argue common sense in this sense.
Goodness. Roll. I fucked up the dice. I don't know what's going on. It's rolling like 500 times.
You got it. you like got it right on the dot.
It's still trying to roll though. It's making me roll again.
What?
I don't understand what I just did.
I see.
It won't stop.
I see 7 and 3.
7 for your first one. Okay.
I gotta. It won't stop rolling. It won't.
But these are like exploding, right?
No, I don't think it is. I think it's because his broad is like a D20. Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Okay. So
It's gone.
rolled the common sense for you. That gets you to a 11, which does make the DC.
Okay.
You managed to form these metal glasses. It'd probably be sterling silver if you're using silverware, because they have silver diningware on these plates. Oh crap, they have silver diningware on these plates. That'll come in later.
Do they have multiple werewolves and vampires?
They had silver.
Fun fact, silver is not effective against vampires. It is effective against lycanthropes. So you create these silver, like, aviator glasses, and you notice that the text is almost essentially trying to bore into the glasses to get back into Thomas's eyes.
Oh my gosh.
As you realize you have to cast more magic on this to keep repairing the glasses before this text can attack him again. But it manages to die down. While this is occurring, Thomas is still fully seizing up.
Okay, I'd like to take my action to do something about that.
Yeah. But nothing worse will occur.
Cool.
So, we're on to Theo.
So, Theo's... I'm sorry. Were you going to say something?
I was just going to ask what you're going to do, Theo.
Okay. So Theo's been around DMO a few times at this point. I think he's, like, at least subconsciously getting used to this, like, eldritch abomination to any sort of visual spectrum that he and his familiar is. And it really hasn't bothered Theo as much as I think it's bothered a lot of other people, partially because he's not really paying attention that often. He's, like, really, really sleepy. Usually it's, like, kind of dozing off. But usually it's, like, nothing more than, like, a quick little nightmare he quickly forgets about. And I think he's realizing that at this point when he sees that happening, that maybe that thing that was happening to him isn't normal. So he's going to try to do what he does on Thomas and just, like, make him forget, like, the last 5 seconds of his life. It was all hazy. It was all a dream. He doesn't need to pay more attention to it. He can stop thinking about it. It won't affect him anymore.
Oh, that is very good. That'll be a DC 10 charm check. You can do magic about it if you'd like.
Yeah, I can take that.
Oh, yeah, cool. You take half. This spell comes to you easily. Like, even you're surprised at how easy this spell. It's a memory wipe spell that you're currently doing.
Yeah.
It's in I want you to describe actually how this magic takes effect in the real world.
I think. There's a sort of like he reaches out with his wand, and he's like, usually he has like really like, fluffy stuff, like there's pillows, there's blankets and stuff, and he just kind of like points at Thomas, and Thomas's like a little flash of like little shadow passes through Thomas's face, and his eyes just kind of droop at that point, and then it's like casted. It's very, there's no fancy stuff, it just kind of happens.
Okay. Yeah. Just as you described it, it occurs, and Thomas, you fully forget what you just read. The images are no longer in your brain, no longer attacking your soul, and you don't remember why you were just seizing up, but your body begins to unclench. Yeah, unclench.
My butt cheeks unclench.
Literally.
Relax.
Oh,
You could have
gosh.
just used the word relax.
What's up?
Somebody said something and I didn't hear it.
Oh,
Oh, I said largest fart in existence.
Yeah.
Oh, you're goddamn right about that, man. You know it came from me. Fucking. Alright, I'm just gonna look up at everybody else and be like, can we start looking for my wait, what the fuck am I doing down here?
I think he still has the glasses on.
You still have the glasses on. You're blinded right now.
Well, yes, but I'm laying on the floor.
You seized fully sitting down while looking at the dog. Like, the dog is currently still in your grasp, and you were, it's like you're sitting down, you have turned your body towards Demo, and you, like, picked Digger up to look into his, Rotten Bartholomew up to look into his eyes, and you froze like that.
I'm gonna get you back. You can have the dog back, and I'm gonna the glasses removed.
Yeah, the glasses can be removed.
Oh, thank fuck.
I will say, however, give me a grit roll DC 10.
No.
Don't worry, this isn't bad.
At least it's not a brains roll again.
That's true.
Fuck you. Good point, though. I'm gonna use 3 adversity tokens.
Okay. You don't have to tell this to anyone, obviously, but the core of your being that was just attacked, that you feel hurting for some unknown reason that you don't remember, you can feel it sort of stitch itself back together. But the way that it stitches itself back together, you can sense the beginning of something there that was not there before.
Ooh.
I would like you to make a note somewhere on your character sheet.
Okay.
Should you face Demo's particular brand of damage, so a fight check from Demo specifically, you will get a +1 to defensive rolls against it.
Wait, so that's a good thing?
Yes, it's a good thing. In other words, your ability to adapt is currently allowing you to adapt to Demo's Eldritch Horror shit.
Okay, so I'm gonna put in here strength name. Anti-Demo.
However, this isn't like a +1 to it's specifically if you're defending against it.
Yeah, I have anti-Demo defenses. so I have ADD now.
Anti-demo defense system.
Yeah.
A12 will look over at you guys like, are you guys okay?
We are never okay with asking questions.
He's not wrong.
No, there's really not. No, it's thank good.
Yeah, we're doing pretty good down here. Thanks for the book.
Hey, have you seen Cora or Thomas?
Cora or Thomas? You'll see A12 scroll through his phone a bit. Anyone want to peer over his shoulder?
I'll peer over his shoulder.
Yeah, of course.
Demo knows no boundaries.
Moods all I go. Do you have
I
the
will
input
say, although you cannot.
I'd love to look at a phone screen.
Thomas and Demo, you see him scroll through, and you'll notice Charlotte Apple Pie, Ernest Diavalion. It is a registry of every single student in the building.
Oh.
You see him type on a search bar Cora. And did you give a last name?
I didn't ever get one.
Her last name is Danvers, so you would already know that.
Yeah, then I totally threw out their last names. Just nobody else heard me. But it was there.
Okay. When you throw out Cora Danvers and he puts that in, Cora is a fairly common name, so there's a few more Coras in the school. There is no Cora Danvers.
This is horseshit. Am I being punked?
Who's Cora Danvers?
He also puts in the other person you told him about. No one pops up from that name either.
Oh.
Give me 1 second.
Okay, I did actually have Cora Danvers in my notes. I just didn't fucking highlight it right.
People are having loud conversations right outside of my room door. Okay. Yeah, neither of those names appear in the phone.
Oh. I need to talk to the headmaster.
Oh, I'm also gonna go talk to the headmaster. Would you like to go together?
Yes, he's down, but the way that I'm standing up, I'm just gonna try and push myself away from the table and just bust ass. Fall out of it and be like, headmaster, and then run.
Wait, no, but I haven't finished my food yet.
Aloysius, who is currently eating, goes, "You need an appointment to meet with the headmaster."
Wait, this is the headmaster who's saying this?
No, Aloysius.
No, I don't.
Yes,
Wait.
you do.
My parents are rich, I can do whatever I want.
Wait, but I have an appointment to meet with the headmaster, but it's after school.
So it sounds like you have to wait till after school.
No, I don't have time for this.
Okay.
This is a matter of utter importance.
Can we at least wait until after I finish my rabbit stew?
Fuck
I
no.
will say, at this point in time, you see a note come flying towards Demo.
Can I take my rabbit stew to go? I catch the note.
Yes, but hurry the fuck up.
Okay, I write on the table to go box. And I open up the note.
a to-go box does not appear on the table for you guys. The Great Hall does not work by an ordering system, which is partially why the food isn't as good here. They have pre-made food that is given to the table.
Rotten
And
Bartholomew, eat it. We'll figure out the details later.
As you open up the note, you hear a voice that you've heard before. She has warned you against going into the forest. She told you guys about your course selection. This is the voice of Persephone Dremagorgia, the vice principal of the school. And she sounds stern. Demo, I would like you, when bringing yourself to the principal's office, to bring your headmaster's office, to bring your friend Otho to the vice principal's office.
I don't want to go.
What do you need him for?
Should he not come to this summons, he will be immediately expelled from the school.
Otho, what'd you do?
I didn't do anything. Okay, maybe when we were running late, I tried to turn back time just a smidgen. That's why I pulled the clock out.
Oh.
And
Nobody saw you. I put the thing over your head, remember?
I was told specifically never to do it.
Okay.
Oh,
Well,
that sounds like an issue.
I blocked it, right?
Okay. I
Wow.
promise to try.
Yeah, maybe I got sick, right?
I find myself saying that a lot, actually.
In the note, you see, again, underlined, if for any reason he does not show up at the vice principal's office, he will be expelled from the school.
There's no getting around it. I guess I'm just gonna accept my fate.
I think our only option is to kill her.
What?
I don't think we need to kill anybody.
Are you sure? Because I will.
Yeah, I'm sure, because that's just like when you said it, I was like, maybe I should turn back time again, but that's what got us in this trouble in the first place. So,
But if we
maybe
kill her,
we
we
just
don't have
deal
to
with
turn
it.
back.
Just as like an open bat here, if I say it was an accident, there's no one here who can prove it wasn't.
It's true.
That's true.
I have no idea what's going on. This is looking at you guys. However,
Nothing.
from what I'm getting, you attempted to turn back time so you guys could not be late for a class.
We were 5 minutes
well.
late, so it was.
That's very studious.
First impression,
Decent amount
okay?
of time, I think.
I
That's
wish I could
very
turn back time.
studious,
I could
but
sleep
also
more.
super stupid.
If I could turn back time, I would sleep more.
Right? See, if you could turn back time, you'd do it, right?
Not in the middle of a hallway to be not 5 minutes late from a class.
Okay.
First day in a magical school where hallways change.
I feel like there's
It's
something
my
I've
first
been
time in
forgetting
changing
about.
hallways. I'm sorry.
You might actually be in a lot of trouble.
I know, so I
also-
should act sick then? Is that what you're saying?
No,
No, I mean, if you don't go, she might legitimately have cause to call, like, I don't know, the magical police on you.
Also,
Damn the mopo.
if she tries to expel you, I can kill her. All
I
you
don't
need
know
to
if
do
we
is
can-
ask.
Well, to be fair, she did say the only way she would expel... Wait, no. She just said if he
Yeah.
doesn't go, she would expel him. So assuming he does go, he's not expelled.
Right, because then what's the sense in saying that if I don't go, I'd be expelled, right?
Yeah.
I'm so anxious, my hands are sweaty.
And also,
You're
why'd she
anxious.
send it to
You
me?
didn't do anything.
Yes, but I can. Never mind.
Wait, also, can't your hands adapt to being sweaty?
I don't even think they're actually sweaty.
Oh.
I think that he just thinks that that's something that.
One sec. Rub your hands on my hands and I'll tell you if they're sweaty or not.
I don't want to
I
touch
will say that because of your body's like innate thermal regulation, which does not include sweat, you don't sweat. You
yeah,
just
I didn't think so.
yeah, because that's like something to it helps people adapt. Like your body doesn't give a fuck if it's in hot or cold environments. It just deals and it doesn't bother you.
I'm just gonna rub completely dry and like calloused feeling hands against who was it that said fucking touch hands?
Demo.
You've now touched tips with Clayton, so
Yeah, no, your hands are totally dry. Also, weren't we supposed to be doing something? Ron Bartholomew, why'd you eat my stew?
You told him to because you couldn't get it to go.
You're right. Why'd I need it to go?
I don't mean to be an asshole or
Because we gotta go to the
this
office.
is tearing me apart.
You're right, office. Time to go. Yeah, let's just go. I'll probably forget if we don't go immediately.
I'm just gonna spark up a joint on the way, stressed out.
You guys walk to the principal's office. Are all of you going?
Yeah.
Might as well.
So,
I feel like we're to a point to where like if one of us is in shit, then it's all of us in the shit. But the many detentions that we've had together.
Perseus just looks at Theo like, should we go with them?
maybe it'll show us how to turn back time and we can, like, get more sleep.
Yeah, I'll try. I could try to show you.
I mean, I'm not great with science, but aren't time and space sort of interjoined and connected? So couldn't you do that through your spatial magic as well?
I've had one class.
Wait, so if I
Yeah,
punch
you just have to
space...
attend more classes, and if someone
Oh.
sees you doing space magic, that's way better than someone seeing you do time magic. You all know that one of the founders of the school died to chronomancers, right?
Yeah, I found out in my class.
Yeah, did
No, that's not when I found out. When did I find out? Didn't you tell us, Thomas?
Thomas knows about it. He has never stated it.
Oh, so I don't even know that I performed, like, a horrible magic.
Yeah,
No,
you
somebody
are
told you at
learning
some point.
right now that you performed something that killed one of the founders.
No, I remember somebody telling him at some point. It might
No, I
have been
think we
out
just
of
talked
character.
about it.
Yeah.
I think we just talked about it, yeah.
Okay, here's what I remember. I might be remembering wrong. I explicitly told Thomas about it because Thomas has grown up in the magical world, and I went into depth on it, and then Thomas just explained
Chose
it
not
as,
Yeah.
that is bad, don't do it.
Yeah.
Actually, that tracks.
That tracks.
Yeah, I'm tracking. That makes sense.
That's how I remember it as well.
Okay. So yeah, you are learning right now that chronomancy is what killed one of the founders of the school.
Oh.
Yeah, so Otho just starts hitting his joint, like, even harder. Like, even just, like, inhales, like, you just see it burning away really fast as he inhales.
Accidentally
Okay.
approached.
To be fair, it was in good taste. I was not trying to kill a founder at all when I did it.
I mean, yeah, but like, and this is using more of a real world example. If someone creates an explosive in their basement because they were testing it out, it's still pretty bad.
Wait, but doesn't everyone who dies from natural causes technically die because of time magic?
That's
No.
exactly.
I think so.
Like, if one of
They
them
just die from
first,
time.
not first.
Time magic is the manipulation of time through the use of magic. Naturally occurring time does not count as time magic.
Guys, all this talk about magic is really not helping me out right now.
Okay, what if... Here's my suggestion. If I destroy space, then we destroy time, and you can't manipulate it, so no getting in trouble for using time magic.
Okay, let's do that option.
Okay. But first, I need to get a clear with one of the teachers, because I believe I was already told if I punch anything, it counts as getting into a fight.
I'm just gonna walk away and go to the vice principal's office.
If I could have heart attacks, I would probably be dead by
Okay, so you guys managed to make it to the principal. It's not the principal's office. It's going to the principal's office, which is located. Fuck! I have to pull this out of my ass. I didn't plan this. It's located in this main building here, in this tower here, because I just saw that, and that seems like a place the principal would be. Right? That's fair.
I don't know, I feel like the principal would be that tiny thing that's floating in the middle of the air.
No, that's the vice
That guy
principal.
doesn't know what he's talking about.
That's the vice principal, and then that's the principal. Obviously.
Okay.
God, you're right. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Well, to be clear, I didn't know that. I just said
Joke's on you, I never know what I'm talking
also
about.
totally making this up. So
All
what
of
I'm
them.
gonna say is you guys had to go through here up this tower, pass through the vice principal's office to get to the principal's office. So you're outside of the vice principal's door right now.
Wish me luck, guys. I'm accept my fate.
I'm going in with you.
I also
Well,
want to
I'm
go in, primarily because I
exclusively
don't
alone.
fully understand how this time magic
I'll
thing
try and
works.
make myself visible.
Okay, that's 100% a charm roll.
Oh,
Oh. No, your body doesn't have any reason to adapt to become invisible, so that's 100% a charm roll.
yeah, I don't control it enough for it to do that. Maybe in fourth year, maybe in fourth.
Mm.
I don't see anything.
Fuck.
DC 12.
Roll, goddammit.
It will not. I don't think that was a 12.
I feel 1.
Uh-oh. Hey, it's not followed by anything.
I
He's
mean,
gonna walk
this
in
is
fully
magic,
visible
so he can use magic.
All I got is a D6, right?
Yep.
So
Oh,
it's
that's a
oh,
7, so it explodes.
yeah, no.
That's a 10.
Oh shit, I have 2 adversity tokens. I'm invisible, bitch.
You become invisible.
Let's go. Fucking hate this game.
You're about to hate me more after you get in there.
No, the thing about you, you're cool.
The headmaster's a piece of shit.
It's the dice that I hate.
You go to the vice principal's office for your meeting, which was supposed to be after school, and Demo goes to the principal's office for his meeting, which again was supposed to be after school. You
We
know,
should have knocked it out early.
now in the middle of the school day.
No time like the
Oh
present.
god.
Otho is just too stressed out to wait.
That is fair.
Demo's fully forgotten.
Oh, that's why we were going early, so that Demo didn't forget again.
Okay, so Demo, who is going with you, and Otho, who is going with you?
I was just gonna go into the vice principal's office first.
Well, yeah, you have to go into the vice principal's office to make it to the principal's office.
Yeah, as long as I wasn't chewed out, I was just gonna stay there.
Okay.
Yeah, same.
So I guess everybody's going with me.
Everyone walks into the vice principal's office, where you've seen her many times before, but a lovely brown-haired lady, who is wearing a beautiful summer dress. She very much looks different from all of the other mages here. Where the fuck is her picture?
Wouldn't you like to know?
I really would. That's why I asked. You've seen her before, so while I'm looking through it, you can just imagine that that's who you're seeing. She looks at the group of you. She's been grading some papers, brings them down, and sees Otho there, rubs the bridge of her nose, and is like, I believe your meeting was for the end of the school day. However, I do appreciate you being early, Otho. I will inform you and your invisible friend in the corner that you guys should not be here, as the principal 100% will not be able to see you at this given time. Though I can take those meetings now.
Okay. See you later, guys.
Thank goodness. I don't think I could have waited all day.
Thomas is gonna stay invisible, but then just like, what if it's emergency?
Wait, what
If
happened?
you have an emergency, then I will ask that you leave the room, and I will call you in after Otho's meeting.
Gonna make like big footsteps on the floor, but stay in the same place.
Are you
Oh
sure
my
you don't want
God.
to set an example in front of all these people?
I'm sorry, what'd you say, Mr. Otho?
Are you sure you don't want to set an example in front of all these people? I don't mind if they stay.
I am positive I don't want all of your classmates here to hear me scold you, Mr. Otho.
I do have a quick question. What's the legality and also harm of me punching reality so time doesn't exist?
Oh, God.
The amount.
Is that a yes or a no?
No, it's a no.
Okay.
No.
I'm gonna go out now.
Please
Seems like you
leave
got
the
your
room.
hands tied here. I should go wait outside.
No. I thought you were staying there. Mind you, the more you all annoy me, the worse it will be for Otho if my patience has been frayed.
Otho, give me the word and I got you.
Demo walks out.
Jesus Christ.
Please take Thomas with you, Demo.
I take Thomas.
Oh, God.
As you all leave the room, no one is attempting to stay in anymore, right?
Nope.
I can't. I'm being dragged out.
Okay. The door closes, to which, Persephone puts down your papers and looks at Otho. I understand that you know why you've been called here, right?
Listen, I understand Muggle's such a bad word to say, but being
That is
that
not
I am a
the
Muggle
reason.
and I read a whole bunch of Harry Potter, I feel like it's really okay if I say it.
That is not the reason. I would appreciate it if you stopped using that word. However, that is not the reason you have been called here. It was reported to me that you used chronomancy in a hallway, openly.
Was it just hearsay?
Okay.
Oh no, that was pretty good.
I was just trying to keep a straight face.
I will tell you now, should an incident like this occur one more time, you will be expelled from the school and reported to the magical authorities, where you will therein be imprisoned and Anyone want to give me a name for magical jail other than magical jail?
Azkaban.
Azkaban. Oh, actually, no. Fuck it. I've done enough with Greek stuff. Let me just use Tartarus.
Oh, that's good.
You will be imprisoned in Tartarus.
Shit, out in the pantry, boy.
Shit.
Just
I
out of
will
curiosity.
That Tartarus is an incredibly awful place where frequently and daily you will have your magical essence and soul slowly stripped from you until you are nothing but a husk of yourself. Am I understood?
So I'd be a muggle again?
No, you would be less than a muggle. You would be a doll.
Ooh.
Oh.
A guy named fucking Chad.
Okay, hypothetically, I did try to turn back time just a little bit so that we weren't late for class on the first day. What do you think went wrong?
Hypothetically, if you had attempted to turn back time on your first day, it is probably due to the fact that chronomancy itself is something that is incredibly hard to use, and
Very much
could
frowned
only be attempted after you have more than one lesson in the midsummer court.
But it should never
That
be. No.
sounds like a very reasonable reason why it would.
The Midsummer Court was created because knowledge itself is not something that should be feared. It is the use of knowledge in particular ways which should be feared. You have been given the opportunity to learn something extraordinarily powerful and extraordinarily dangerous. It is up to you to use that correctly and with vigilance and knowledge.
Yes, ma'am.
Do not make this mistake again.
Yes, ma'am.
I will let your friend back in here because it does seem like he had something important to tell me.
Oh no!
I'm just gonna walk out and just go straight to my room.
You guys see Otho walk out.
Well, you need me to take care of her.
He's not gonna say anything.
I think we're good. I think we're good.
Did you hear me?
I think he's good. I think the fact that he's walking out and not, like, I don't know, being escorted out is a sign that things went relatively well.
Otto, it's me, Thomas. Can you hear me?
Maybe she
Oh.
blind and deafened him for the whole day as punishment.
Oh God!
If he was deafened, he wouldn't be able to go to his room.
I'm no longer existing.
Don't you mean
That's
blinded?
how I felt.
Wait, what?
Oh,
What do you
yeah,
mean
this
that's
is
how you
how we-
felt?
Oh,
What happened? Oh yeah, why were you gone for like 2 hours?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Were you not listening to me at lunch?
No.
No.
Oh, alright. Am I wait. No, I was dreaming. I was telling you guys at lunch.
Okay. So why were you
Thomas,
gone for
I
like 2
believe
hours?
you had something to tell me.
Oh yes, my brother and two of his friends, they went into the Forbidden Forest and they disappeared. Nobody remembers that they ever existed.
Wait, they get to
Thomas,
go
I
into
need
the
you
Forbidden
to
Forest, but you don't?
remember all of the students that come here, you didn't have a brother. You're the only child of the
And
Thwasa.
that's what I'm telling you, lady, is that I have a brother. And
I also remember
crazy. Do I
it-
seem fucking crazy to you?
He seems a little crazy. They was gonna try to speak up and say I also remember, and everybody else has been forgetting stuff too.
Huh.
I was a little frustrated, maybe, perhaps, but I've been called crazy. My best friend is no longer talking to me. It's like I don't exist to him. It is tearing me apart.
Lisa, it's terrible.
Interesting. Can you describe what has been going on?
And
I
I
think-
relay to her all of the information that I have if you look in my fucking journal thing, I have like all my notes on the fucking event. I can read it to you if you'd like.
Oh,
God.
I see it. Matt Rhonda.
Down there it'll say something about a dream sequence. That's about where it starts.
Yeah. Shut up.
Oh, I thought you said shut up, and I was like, damn, okay.
Oh no, I said showed up. I didn't. No, I didn't say.
Yeah,
shut up.
freebase, shut up. We don't need your opinion.
I wasn't even gonna fight it or anything, dog. I was like, okay, my bad.
Okay. She will look at Theo as he starts explaining. What do you tell her precisely?
Well, I think like he definitely had a brother that I interacted with, and nobody else seems to remember that too. And it's really weird. I think it's happened for a few other students around the school, but I'm not sure.
Wait, did I
There were two
interact with
others
him?
Yes, you had to. He was such a shithead.
I will say, every time your brother popped up, Demo never interacted with him.
Oh, I thought that that was you who, as in her, who had asked that.
No, that was Demo who said that.
Oh, my
Demo
bad.
never interacted with your brother.
Yeah, no, you never talked to him. You were busy punching the moon or whatever the fuck.
Okay.
That sounds fair.
I'm just gonna pick up Ron Bartholomew and look into his eyes.
I will say... So you just tell her what you just told me, right, Theo?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
Children that have gone missing. I will say that this is disconcerting.
Yes.
She'll mumble something under her breath real quick. I will allow the PCs in the room to make a brains check DC 8 in order to hear it.
The fuck did you just say?
Woo! Let's go.
I might get a bot. Oh, well, I'll do it for the adversity token.
Yeah, do it for the token. Jinx, you owe me a soda.
Fuck.
Yeah, I figured.
Okay. So, Quant,
Yes.
you hear her mumble two things. One is, well, I'll just say them. It could possibly be a monster, maybe timelines interweaving with each other. I'll have to do more research.
What?
Nothing concrete right now. I apologize for the dismissive tone that I used before. I will look more into the matters.
And for yelling at Fofo.
No.
It seems well deserved.
Should students do something stupid with the immense power and knowledge that is granted to
Give me a
them
moment.
in this school, it is entirely my duty and responsibility to make sure that you know the ramification of those actions.
And see, my question for you is this, and I don't mean to be rude, but isn't it
If
your
I'm not able to get it
duty
right, I just won't go.
to teach us how to harness these powers instead of teach us to
It is our
suppressing it.
duty to teach you how to harness these powers, yes.
And I'm saying that you are
However,
suppressing a truly strong individual.
should you regard our warnings and rules as nothing more than frivolous and do what we have explicitly told you not to do, then you are disregarding the safety net that we have put in place for you. All the rules in the school are here for a reason. Following them are of the utmost importance, especially given what I know that all of the people in this room are currently attending.
What am I intending?
Defense against the dark arts.
Oh, I get it.
Now, I will look into this situation more, and should I find anything
Concrete?
dangerous, I will assure you that the proper methods will be taken. For right now, all you guys have to do is attend classes, and if any more of these incidents should occur, then I will appreciate it if you could inform me directly. I will allow you this. She gives you, she waves her wand, and in each of your heads there is a spell to immediately contact her should something occur. This is like an emergency contact the vice principal spell.
Nice.
Now, each of you should be getting back to classes. Demo, I'm assuming you came here because you wouldn't remember your meeting with the principal, with the headmaster.
I have a meeting?
Perseus, please remind him of his meeting with the headmaster at the end of the day.
Perseus, you're my personal assistant.
Percy and no assistant.
Oh god. Oof.
Okay, all of you may leave my room and get back to classes, please.
What class do we
Um,
have?
Alright.
Actually, you should be late for your potions class. I will write you a note.
Hey.
Please try not to rely on any magical means that might be considered forbidden to not be late to a class. I would much prefer you are just late to that class.
Can I extend my legs
Telling the teacher
again?
said that if I get detention.
Wait, what? Okay, two people talked at the same time.
Can I extend my legs again? Or is that... No, we're already late. It's fine.
She's writing slips for you guys saying I was holding them.
Nice.
I guess in that case, I'm just gonna try and find Otha since he went to the room.
Did she make one for Otha?
Yeah, she makes one for everyone who came to the vice principal office. Okay. I will say that is a fairly good place to end this. I would like to thank you all for allowing me to use my literally disciplining little kid's voice.
It goes very well. I'm very impressed by that, by the way.
I only have to use that when I'm literally teaching 8-year-olds. So.
Oh, that explains why you can do it. I was like, wow, you're like, this is like very impressive how they're able to like pull out this, like, that makes sense.
Yeah, no, I've had to, yeah. I'm surprised that is coming into useful skill for RPG.
Hell yeah. Yeah, man, disciplining 8-year-olds is half of what RPG is.
But any comments, questions, or concerns?
Loving it. Very excited. How easy that memory thing is a little bit concerning for me, but we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, it is very concerning for you. I hope it is.
Hey, I didn't blow anything up this time. Wait, no, I almost killed. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, no.
Dude.
Demo's incident did occur. I will say, you 100% got a detention for that.
Okay, I'll write it down.
I think at this point he's just going to detention every day. If I ever bother to add stuff on, it's just assumed he goes there.
We're up
I'm
to 38.
literally, if I do a time skip, he will have to roll a fight check every time, and that number will be how many detentions he gets in that inter.
Hilarious.
We're up to 38, if anyone's wondering.
Oh, good. It's like the war crimes counter for game. We just
Yeah.
we have a detentions counter.
Honestly, he gets detentions from a lot of things that might be considered war crimes.
That's fair.
You haven't used any chemical weapons yet, but you have used psychological torture and weapons of mass destruction if you consider your punch to the moon that.
That was a weapon of
Ooh.
mass destruction.
And bombing innocents. So, you know. Don't worry, I'll look up the Geneva Conventions to know which ones I have to break next.
Heard.
I mean, you'll probably learn the magical equivalent in your legalism class.
You're right.
Oh, I have to write down that Magic Prison's Tartarus.
Does Stinking Cloud count as fucking pepper spray?
We'll say yes.